Hi guys, join me as I draft and sew this beautiful mikado danshiki gown with a blend of African print as you can see. See how beautiful it is? If you're interested in the tutorial, let's dive in. So I'm going to be using this African print. As you can see on this fabric, I've gone ahead to fold my fabric into four. The full length is 35 inches. Now I'm going to be taking the mid shoulder. I'll be taking the mid shoulder to this is assumed as the mid shoulder to the sleeve length. Okay, I'll go ahead and take I'll take 23. I'll take 23 inches. Okay, then I'm going to be coming down. As you can see, I've taken 23 inches. I've taken 23 inches. I'm going to be coming down by 11 inches. Well, let's make it 11.5. Okay, 11.5. Then we do well to confirm your 23 inches. It's very important. Perfect. So this is 23 inches. Okay. Then I will mark it down. Now I don't want the body to be too big, so I'll come in by minus 9 inches will give you 14 inches. So from this midpoint, I'll be coming in by what? 14 inches. Alright, this is 14 inches. In other words, I have come in by how many inches? By 9 inches, as you can see. So I'm going to be drawing it. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be marking the 40 inches down. Please take notes. Hope it's visible. I'll be marking the 14 inches down to serve as the what? The body measurement. I will use my ruler to join. To avoid pointed edges here, I'll be doing like so. Very important, please. Okay. So now we are free to cut. Before cutting, let's take the neckline. We're taking for the back neckline first. Let's take 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches by 1 inch. Give my pin cushion. So go ahead and cut. Okay, for the front, let's take the front neckline. This is the back, this is the front, so let's take the front neckline. I'm going to be coming down by, remember we've come down by 1 inch first, so I'll be coming down by extra 5 inches, making it 6 inches. Now see how I'm going to be cutting it. Okay. I just decided to remove 0.5 inches or 0.2 because I want them to be an opening here. So we are going to be cutting a facing for the neckline. Okay, we are going to be cutting a facing to turn the neckline. Alright, so to cut the facing, this is what I'm going to be doing. Please pay attention to this, very important. Okay, there's no specific measurement, you could use your eyes to gauge it. I'm going to be placing it like so. Ensure that this midpoint and this midpoint are together, okay? So this is what we have. Now I don't want it straight, I just want to shape it. Alright, so we want it to be as perfect as possible. So this is what we have, and this is also the facing, okay? When you stitch round, it's going to come inside, okay? So we are going to be cutting the pockets. Remember, this is the facing. So I'm going to be coming down from the shoulder measurement. I'll be coming down by 15 inches. Okay? I'll just mark 15 inches. Or 15 inches is fine. You can use 14.5. 14.5. I'll do same for the other side as well. So the shoulder measurement. Okay? Then I'll be cutting my pockets. Now this depends on your preference. Now the pocket is 10 inches, okay? 10 inches by 15 inches. It depends on your preference, okay? So one is going to be here. We are going to be taking 2 inches apart from the mid place. This is 2 inches. And then we take 2 inches apart as well. So we'll go ahead and pin it. Okay, it's an Ankara here. Okay, there will be an Ankara in this border. You just have to measure. We have 23.5 here. We'll be attaching this Ankara depending on how wide you want it to be. So this is going to be for the sleeve. So now this is the neckline. This is mikado. You can decide to use any part. Okay? This is the neckline. This is the facing for the neckline. I'm doing it in the front here. So what I will do, I'll merge it together like so. Okay, you can secure with pins. Then I'm going to be stitching. I'll be stitching round. After stitching, I'll turn it inside to be inside. Okay. And I will just be trimming off the excess. Okay. Very important. I'll be doing here like so that when you turn, it's going to be easy for you to turn. Looks like, be sure to give it a good press. Okay. And now we are going to be doing the sleeve. Okay. We are going to be doing the sleeve. So what we are going to be doing, this is the front. This is the front. We are going to be flipping it to the back. Okay. We are going to be flipping it to the back so that when we turn, we will be able to. So I'll go ahead and stitch it like so. I'll go ahead and stitch it like so. So when we turn, it's going to put in front, if that makes sense to you. This is what it looks like. You can give it a press if you want. So now I will flip it over to the other side. And then I'm just going to be folding half an inch inside. I'll fold half an inch inside, then I'll stitch it down. Okay, so I'm done with this sleeve. As you can see how beautiful it looks. What I do for this sleeve, I'll replicate for the other sleeve. So I'm done with it. As you can see, I've done the same for the other sleeve. What I'm going to said, okay, this is 2 inches apart from the midpoint. Okay, then from the shoulder to this place, I think we took about 15 inches. So now always serge your edges. I've gone ahead to serge my edges. As you can see, I will place it on this mark. Please be sure to place it on this mark that you have here, on the mark you have measured. Very important. Okay, you place it here. And you place the other one. Okay, then you fold 0.5 inches and stitch on. But before then, since it's a pocket, we have to do the cap of the pocket. Okay, we have to do the cap of the pocket. So we'll be folding 1 inch and we'll be stitching. Let's do that first. See what we have. We have folded it in. What we are having. This is going to serve as the front of the pockets. Okay, so I've gone ahead to pin it. The next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be taking half an inch. Do it to measure it, folding half an inch round. I was sewing it round. What I'm going to be doing now, I am going to be shaping it using 1 inch. Okay, I'll shape it to the full length. I've gone ahead to serge it as well. What we'll be doing now, I'll be flipping it over. So this is what it looks like. Be sure to give it a good press when you are done. So I am going to be hemming, okay? I'll just hem. I'll hem it round. That's basically all.